Hey everybody, welcome into week 2 of Wesley's totally awesome Beachbody transformation vlog. This week I'm going to tell you a little bit more about my progress, tell you some of the products that I recommend, and tell you about my coaching role. Now, I'm now 41 days into the Power 90 routine and roughly 20 days into using Shakeology. Obviously, I highly recommend these two products. Power 90 gives me all the workout that I need. It has a cardio workout and circuit training. So I'm losing weight and I'm building muscle. I'm very excited about losing weight. Last time I weighed was about 5 days ago. And at that point I was down 18 pounds. Now my goal is to lose another 5 pounds in 7 days. Now I know that's shooting a little bit high, but I would much rather shoot for 5 and only get 3 than to only shoot for 2 and just get those 2. The main reason that I'm shooting for 5 is I'm so close to being under the 250 pound mark, which I haven't been since my junior year of high school. So that's my goal for right now. I'm taking it one step at a time. I have a lot of goals for the overall. Within a year I would like to run my first marathon, and there's a lot of different other goals, but every week I set myself a goal, and I try to reach that goal. And when you put all of those small goals together, it helps you get to the bigger picture. Shakeology was amazing from the first day I started using it, but now that I've been using it for over 2 weeks, I really feel the results from the shake. I've got more energy, my workouts go smoother, I recover quicker, I'm less sore. Not to mention, the recipe that I use has 20 ounces of water in it, so it helps me get a lot of the water intake that I need in a day. I still drink lots of water throughout the day, but it helps me get at least to the point that I need during the day. That way, if I sometimes I'm not as thirsty during the day, and it helps that I've already got a lot of water in my system. As you know, I'm a coach with Beachbody. It is not my job. I have a regular job that I go 40 hours a week. But Beachbody is something that I'm very passionate about. Not only because I'm getting in shape, I'm looking great, I'm feeling great, but I realized once I started doing this that not only have I been overweight most of my life, I've also been very unhealthy. In my family, it's not really bad news to find out that you have some form of diabetes. It's just expected. I have friends and family who have passed away before their hair even begins to turn gray, just because of the lifestyle that they lead. And when I was younger, I had a heart monitor. I was in, I think, the 9th grade, and I had to wear a heart monitor because I was so unhealthy that they were afraid that I was going to have a heart attack. And I realized that there are a lot of things that I want to do in life, and it's not just about being skinny, and it's not just about looking good, which I'm really excited about, and this product definitely helps you look your best. But I would like to go mountain biking in San Francisco. One of my favorite places on earth is the Sand Cave, which is at the state park just down the road from my house, and I've only been 3 times in my entire life because the hike up to it is almost more than I can stand. The 3 times that I have went, it's kind of been a forced thing. It was a school trip, or I was working at the park and I had to take kids up there. I want to be healthy enough to where I can make that climb whenever I want to. I want to be healthy enough that if my friends are all going out and they're going horseback riding, or they're taking their mountain bikes out, I want to be able to go and not have to say no because I'm physically not able to do that. And that's where I'm getting to. This morning I did a half-mile jog, just kind of to wake me up, just kind of get the day started off right. I didn't really have time to do my workout in the morning, so I knew I was going to be doing it that night, but I didn't want to start the day off in a way that didn't promote the kind of lifestyle I'm leading now. So I jumped on the treadmill, I knocked out a half mile, and my legs were a little sore. I had a good sweat going on, but before I literally could not got a quarter mile out without my legs cramping up, without a stitch getting in my side, without not being able to breathe almost. When I was finished, I felt great. I took a shower, I got ready, and I went through the rest of my day and I felt energized. I highly recommend that if you don't have time to do a full workout in the morning, just knock out a good half mile. Even if you're going at a slow jog, it takes less than 10 minutes. You're going to feel great. It's going to get your metabolism going. It's going to get your body going in the morning. And it's a great way to start out the day. I've got more muscle. For those of you who know me personally, you know that I've never had muscle of any kind. I literally would stand and I would flex my muscles and you couldn't tell a difference whatsoever. The other day I was finishing up one of my workouts and I did a stretch where I had to lift my hands over my head and I felt knots in my neck and I was wondering what they were and I went and checked. As it turns out, there's actually muscles in your shoulder. I never even knew that there was actual muscle there because I'd always been so overweight, it had always just been fat there. I can see the muscle, I can feel it. Today was the first day I ever went to my best friend's apartment. She lives on the 3rd floor, got to the top of the steps and wasn't out of breath. I didn't have to stop. I feel great. Super thankful to Beachbody. And that's why I got into coaching. I want to help people realize that they're not stuck where they're at. I spent a very long time thinking that this is my body type. This is who I am. I'm never going to lose weight. I'm always going to be overweight. I'm never going to be able to do these things I want to do because I'm just not physically able. And when I got Power 90 and I started talking to my coach and I realized there was a lot of things that I couldn't do, but I modified each and every one of the workouts to something I could do. And now there are some that I still have to modify. But for the most part, I can do almost everything in the video. And I can do some form of each and everything in the video for sure. I've started out using only 10s. I was very weak. I used only 10s when I was working out, 10-pound weights. I moved up to 15. Today I stopped by the store and picked up some more weights because I'm moving up to 20 because 15s aren't giving me the workout that I need. As for my progression, like I just said, I'm getting stronger, I'm getting faster, I'm breathing better, I'm sleeping better. My entire quality of life is going up. So I'll keep you posted on that. I won't be releasing any more pictures until my 60-day results. I'm going to do 30, 60-day, 90-day. After my 90 days, I'll be moving on to P90X, and I'll have result pictures to go along with those. I highly recommend Power 90. I highly recommend Shakeology. And I want to talk a little bit about my Fit Club now that I'm going to be starting. If you live in my area, that's great. If you don't, you can still add me as a coach. It's absolutely free, and I'll give you all the support that I'm able to give over the internet. My coach lives in Ohio, but he still helps me so much, gives me all the advice I need. Just add me. I'll be happy to help you any way I can. If you're watching on YouTube, then the link to my website to add me as a coach will be in the description of the video. If you're watching on Facebook, then I'll put it in the comment section. I'm going to be starting a Fit Club in my local area. You do not have to use Beachbody products to be a part of this Fit Club. I highly recommend it. It's what I know the most about. It's what works for me. And a lot of the workouts that we will be doing will be coming from Beachbody products. If you want to use a workout routine in your own home, I recommend Power 90. If you're in better shape already than I was when I started, I recommend P90X. Come to the Fit Club. You do not have to pay anything. You just come. We're going to get together. We're going to talk. We're going to discuss our goals. We're going to discuss how we're going to get there. I'm going to bring up some meal plans. I'm going to recommend some supplements. I'm going to recommend some workout routines. You don't have to use the products I recommend. These are just things that work for me. But we're going to set goals, and we're going to hold each other accountable. I will hold you accountable to reach your goals, just like you're going to hold me accountable to reach mine. We're going to create a support system, something that every day, because I have days when I get up and I do not want to do my workout, and I do not want to follow the diet that I'm using. But I know that it's important, and you will hold me accountable, I can hold you accountable. We will help each other reach our goals. So I will send out an invitation if If you join my team and I'm your coach, you will get an invitation automatically when I send out the mass email. If you're following me on Facebook or on Twitter, I'm going to announce it there too. So that is my progress so far. If you have any questions, any comments, hit the comment section below. You can email me, you can Facebook me, you can get me on Twitter. Anyway, smoke signals, whatever it takes to get in contact with me, I'll do my very best to get back to you. And until then, make sure you bring it.